رژیم خبیث اشتباه کرد در این قضیه باید تنبیه بشود و تنبیه خواهد شد.
So Iran has now concluded its military strikes on Israel. If you go by the Iranian statement, it says that we have concluded, but we will retaliate with a bigger force if Israel doesn't learn from its mistakes. We have to understand the context as to why Iran launched the military strikes that it did last night. On the 1st of April, Israelis attacked Iranian embassy in Damascus, killing several military personnel, including one top commander from IRGC. Now, it's been 13 days since that attack, and this question was asked many a times to American officials in their regular press briefings, but America just decided to dodge the question, evade the question. Clearly, Israel was in the dock, so therefore you can understand why America would not like to commit. But if you think that turning a blind eye or looking the other way is the solution, then that's not going to happen. Because attacking a diplomatic mission is like attacking a sovereignty of a country. Now, that was clear that Iran would respond, or any country would respond. Don't you say that Israel has the right to defend? So why can't Iran have the right to defend? Now, this duplicity and double standard, has a very limited shelf life. It's not going to work in the long run, not particularly in the age of social media when people can see everything by themselves. You can no longer afford to fool them for a long time. So it was clear that Iran would do something to protect its pride. So they did. And in Ayatollah Khamenei's words, Iran was determined to teach a lesson to malicious Zionist regime.
اما خود رژیم خبیث که سرتابا خبث و شرارت و خطاست، یک خطای دیگری هم بر خطاهای خودش اضافه کرد و او حمله به کنسولگری ایران در سوریه بود. کنسولگری و دستگاه‌های سفارت در هر کشوری که وجود دارد به منزله خاک همون کشوری است که سفارت متعلق به اوست. وقتی به کنسولگری ما حمله میکنن مثل اینکه به خاک ما حمله کردن. این عرف دنیاست. رژیم خبیث اشتباه کرد در این قضیه باید تنبیه بشود و تنبیه خواهد شد.
So Iran launched multiple drones and missiles, not really sort of hard-hitting missiles, but very low-intensity missiles. I mean, according to many reports, the numbers were around 300 to 500. And it didn't really have a very, very significant damage. It didn't inflict a very significant damage. The biggest damage came from southern Israel, where one of the missiles managed to successfully hit a military base. We don't know the extent of damage, but if you go by what the Israeli Defense Forces spokesperson has to say, that it had a minor impact and it also injured a girl, according to him. So we don't know, or we may never know the true extent of the damage. But it has evoked angry reactions, as you would expect, from Israel's allies, including the USA. And because USA has to criticize Iran, so therefore you understand that USA's poodle, UK will also do the same. So Rishi Sunak was very quick to post a scathing statement, which I mentioned in my earlier video. And the kind of words that he used, like reckless, irresponsible, he never bothered, or he never felt it's suitable to be used for Israel when Israel was attacking a diplomatic mission of a sovereign country. Now, the people who came to the rescue of Israel were not just America or UK in the region. The countries who helped Israel in shooting down the Iranian drones were America, were UK, because a lot of UK's RAF jets, which were operational in Iraq and Syria, they were deployed to shoot down the Iranian drones. But also two Arab nations, Egypt and Jordan. I mean, one thing you cannot accuse Al-Sisi of Egypt or Abdullah of Jordan of their lack of loyalty to their, Israeli master. They are absolutely loyal. So they also swung into action in shooting down the Iranian drones. So well done to them. And although they are facing criticism on social media, but looking at the history of Al-Sisi in particular and Abdullah of Jordan, I think you have to give them the credit that they are just being loyal to their friend or the political master in Israel. We know what happened in 2013 in Egypt when Morsi, President Morsi, who was democratically elected, first democratically elected president of Egypt, he was deposed. He was taken into custody through a coup by Al-Sisi, who was, by the way, appointed as the defense minister by Morsi himself. Al-Sisi launched a coup, arrested him, have him killed while he was in prison. And on that fateful night, when people came on the street to protest, he had about 1,500 of them murdered, brutally murdered. This is not fiction. You can go and check the details. I was covering for the BBC, so I should know that. 1,500 of them outside the Rabaa Mosque. That came to be known as Rabaa Massacre, because it's a group of 4 mosques out there, hence the name Rabaa. So we know the history of anybody who knows Al-Sisi and his history, they would know that which side, of the history he would stand on. So of course he came to rescue, and he has been doing it all through this conflict. So what is happening now is that America has issued a strong condemnation. UK has issued a strong condemnation. The matter is going to be discussed in an emergency meeting of the United Nations Security Council, which convenes today at 9 o'clock UK time in the evening. Iran has defended its decision to attack Israel, saying that it's well within its right under the United Nations Charter to attack because Israel had attacked its sovereignty. Attacking any diplomatic mission, according to Iran, on any soil amounts to attacking the sovereignty of the nation. Hence this attack. So keep watching this channel. I'll come back with more updates on this topic and many more. Thank you very much for watching my video. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so, because that's one of the many ways you can support independent journalism. God bless you all.